Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mana here. We just have the season 2 update just yesterday. Well, yesterday for me. I'm just gonna check it out. What's new for this season, and I think the highlight here would be the Moonflower Sword. So this is a little bit to be expected. People on Discord already was talking about her being released during an anniversary. So she came out. I took a quick look at her yesterday, and I did fight her in the arena this morning. Just to give you guys my thoughts on this hero and the current banners that drop along with the season 2 start. Let's take a look. So first thing I usually like to do is like look at the summon banners. There's actually a free popularity summon, but I just did it right before this so I can show you. Uh, Let me see if I can pull it up from the news and take a look at what kind of heroes that they give. So I did see someone pull some good stuff here. And in the popularity summon, so all of these heroes, they're in the pool, but it's a very small chance of getting it. I saw someone in Discord get Seraph, which is a S tier hero. Very good for PvP, and situationally good for PvE. So you can use her in both. For Yggdra heroes, so Zinfu is definitely good. The rest here I haven't seen too much use, maybe in specific connects. Um, I think I've seen her being used some. Lucky Heroes, not as always good for offense. Senia is good for Grand Arena. Isif is good for Grand Arena. I haven't had too much experience using this Cowgirl. For the Cyan Heroes, Sloth, as I said, she's one of the top rangers just because of her race and her access to equipment. Fridge is also good. These two are PvE, but then you can still use them. And yeah, you get I think one free pull per day, I believe. And yeah, and then there's or is it free pull per day? I'm not quite sure now. It's like summon one, summon two. But yeah, definitely it's free. Pull it. If you're doing reroll, now would be a really good shot for you to roll on this free banner, and for you to roll on the other banners that's currently open right now. And like I mentioned before, Alter Saga banners, these are absolutely the best banners to reroll on if you're starting the game. Uh, you can refer to my tier list, but I can tell you right now exactly which hero are the top. So, spoilers, I would say before I talk about the specific hero, I'll say right now, Moonflower Sarticia, she's the number one hero to reroll for, followed by Alphana. And the reason for that is these two heroes are both top tier in PvP and PvE. So number one pick would be her, second pick will be her, and I would say if you're new, I'll pick these three as your starters. Sorticia, she's not be used in connect battles, but she's top tier in PvP, and she'll really carry you far. And as you know, PvP allows you to get more diamonds, so allow you to do more of these banner pulls and allow you to snowball. So, but if you do have one of these, I would say the next pick will be, of course, the regular Sorticia. I think she fell off a bit in terms of OP-ness just because of, of these multi-hit heroes. So let's take a look at what she does. She's a little bit redundant with the current two swords. So there's Christmas Sword. So let me pull out my tier list. So Christmas Sword is also human airborne, and she has really special skills. And so is regular sword, which is this sword right here. So the reason why she fell off a little bit is because her skill only hit once, um, and I think her skill set is not that OP either. But then I really like her for her instant quick. So if you ever use regular Sarticia, her first set of skills comes out instantly, and there's no delay. So that's a really big plus. So let's take a look at her. So she's a dark type of sword, which is interesting, I would say, because so far all the swords has been light based, including the regular Omni Catalyst sword. So these are all light based heroes, and she actually got Awakening now, which I'll cover afterwards. And let's see here. So Dark Ring to all allies for 3 turns, Berserk for 3 turns, and Boon. Awesome skill. Self Grace times 3. So I think I mentioned in my last video talking about what Grace does. I think each stack of Grace reduce like a status ailment effect by 1 turn for each stack of Grace. So once it reduces it once, I guess it'll do this. I think community probably needs to do a little bit more testing on the mechanism of Grace, like how it activates, whether it removes all ailments on the hero. I assume it does, because if you have Grace on, you're like trying to negate the first ailment that comes at you. But the question is, if it's like a 2-turn CC, will 2 stacks of Grace come off, or will 1 stack of Grace come off per CC? So that's a question that we will need a lot of testing to confirm. But her skill set on Grace is pretty bonkers. Quick Frenzy, Shadow Clone, skill gauge up, recover max HP on self. That's pretty bonkers. And I think this is one of the highlights here. So all enemies shadowbound, but it only affects grounded hero, which is okay. Even though like arena right now is dominated by airborne heroes. So the grounded heroes here that it will hit in terms of top tier will be Dog, Seraph, this is Shouter, and this is Awakened Kararu. So there's that. And then of course these two heroes are also grounded, and if you look at like A tier, these are a little bit more easier to obtain, I would say, or slightly more easier to obtain, like Kana, for example. And these are like there are some decent grounded heroes that will be affected by um, the new sort. However, okay, let's see here. This is to all enemies, and it's like defense and defense down, which is great. Front 4 enemies, you get the Pit Chain. What Pit Chain does is it's brand and it's curse plus brand, so they can't heal. And if you ever did the 8-star Shinfu for anniversary, you can see how devastating the effect of brand is when you can't heal your team. And that's why I think this skill is especially dangerous on her. And this affected airborne heroes, so I think most front 4 is mostly airborne, so you're allowed to put Pit Chain on the first 4. And if the first 4 aren't tanking, or if your team have a lot of heals, then you can see this skill being very devastating. And of course, Despair extend ailment by 1 turn, and it doesn't seem to have any restrictions. So if any of the front 4 get CC and then you get hit by this, I'll get Pit Chain and Despaired. And then this is just raw damage. So this is actually really good for PvE content. So that's why I say that she is the #1 hero. Multi-hit, a ton of damage, and she does really good, really nice skill set here. So this is probably the new power creep. So when I look at she also get the red frame. So oh wow, defense and defense 50% down, plus a shit ton of damage. And you know, you get the defense down before you hit the damage, so she does an insane amount of damage, on top of having a Dark Rain, which increases your element damage by 50%. So there's luckily there's not too much gear right now that's dark damage base, but when I could see the battlefield being formed right now between light and dark, so these light heroes will be battling these dark heroes in the future for arena dominance, and they both counter each other pretty well. So maybe a mix of both teams. And this Soul Burst is especially good for raid battles. Dark element 20% up, attack up, and all ally frenzy and shadow clone for 10 turns. Absolutely insane. Okay, so her passive skills. This is the first of this class. I looked at this earlier and I was like, wow, what the hell? Opener status, ailment resistance 50% down for 5 turns for 3 enemies with highest M attack. So you're pretty much stripping the enemy of their status ailment resistance. That's insane. And then this toughness acceleration, all allies quick for 5 turns. This is a very rare passive skills, so it's kind of amazing how they put 2 really good passive skills, absolutely bonkers, on the same hero. So not only does she have a really good skill set, she have a really nice passive too. And of course this dark damage, and then damage to beast. So damage to beast, there's a lot of crystals in connect battles are considered beast, and I think at skill level 5 it goes up to 30% damage against beast, which is really nice for PvE. So I would say this is a really great hero to have, and she is not limited. So definitely I would say she's great. Okay, and let's see if she has the updated skill set here. Okay, so her awakening, I think awakening don't usually get put in here, so I'll have to show you guys right after. But luckily, the redeeming thing for her is like her skill set might be a little bit slower. I think it's like 2 or 3 seconds, which is not too bad, especially for PvE. And another redeeming thing is she doesn't have awakening, so her resistance is a little bit low for the fire and water, but I think that's fine. So yep, so I think I would pull for this banner. I haven't pulled yet, so but then I'm still thinking about it. I think I will pull, and before that, I'll tell you guys why I will pull on this banner. Even though my selection isn't great, like honestly, she's the only good hero that I can pick from out of this because I already got the Alfana, I got the sword, the double swords, so it will be probably this selection for myself here, or I could probably do like her Sangrid for PvE purposes. Something like that. Or this hero Morphia, I think is interesting, but I think he's a little bit slow. Recovery, shield, frenzy, feint, disagree. Yeah, I would say yeah, I don't really favor him for PvP, and I don't think he's that great for PvE either. But Sangrid, she's pretty nice for PvE purposes. So Dark Element up, Frenzy, Quick for all allies, pretty nice. Okay, and this is the guarantee summon. So usually when you go to the trader, usually there's like a box here, but instead of a box, they give you a ticket, which is a little bit deceptive. Um, but usually like box they pick the hero for you. Normally it's like the guarantee. Um, Usually it's like a few heroes that they put in the box. But in this case, you go back to the banner and then you can select three. And when you do the guarantee ticket, you get one of the three. So, so if you're going all the way to guarantee, I would not recommend going to guarantee. Usually for free-to-play players or people who don't spend too much money like myself, who I only buy the diamond pass nowadays. So usually what we do is we pull to step 4. So the first the first two steps are discounted. So discount and this yeah, first two steps are discounted. At step 4, you get a freebie 10% altar box, and this is what we aim for. And sometimes if we get a lot of coins in there, then we can afford the 10% box here. So this is what we usually buy, and we call this the altars tax. No, this is tax that we have to pay every time the banner comes because this banner gives you so great heroes. Okay, so I think that's kind of it for the Alter Saga, and I will include her in my tier list right now, and I can tell you that she's definitely an S. Okay, the reason why I've been taking the screenshot here is because uh, Jam, where Garm usually get the images, are haven't been updating their hero list. So I want to fit her in here, and honestly, I feel like the regular sort because she came out. I think she would come down, but then I think she's still worthy of top 10. So how do I need to mix more space for mages, honestly. So okay, I'll make a spot just for her. So she's special here. Okay, hope you feel special. Yeah, I made the column a little bit wider just for you. Okay, and I think based on the feedback that I've received, there's PvP tier list may not be helpful for too many players. So I think what I would do is instead of rating heroes just for PvP, I would also rate them for PvE and overall PvE. So what I would probably do is so I'll do something like this where I screenshot like a little star symbol, and then I'll put it on heroes that are overall great for PvE, PvP, and PvE. So I would say Alfana would get a star, Sarticia would get a star. Oh my goodness, I'm just handing out stars here. I don't want to cover up her elements, so I'll put her. It's okay, you guys can read about her. And then she would get us. Okay, fine. I'll move it to the other side. because like some of these heroes, I do have their element on there, so you can see what element they are. But right now the meta is dominated by lights, so I would say Slav actually get a star for overall just because no, she's pretty much free. Like she's really cheap and she's really good. Yeah, I would say these are like outstanding heroes that I would give a star to, just because like maybe like they're good at multiple things or good at what they do. Yeah, Shinfu is really good at staying alive and she's budget, so definitely get a star there for overall usability. And I'll fix up this image a little bit better later, just so I don't spend too much time on this. But yeah, these are really nice heroes to aim for, and I think the stars are definitely good. Okay, going back to here. This is the old banner. Don't need to do that. There's Ultra Mana Summon. I think there's a new gear here. Let me see if I can cycle do it. Oh, what the heck is this? HP constant opener and click. Depends on the stats. This might be okay. So let's look at the axe. Yeah, definitely do raid, and then you can do this. Front and back enemy dimensional assault, no restriction, dark magic, magic attack damage. Oh, this is awesome. So double hit dark. So definitely, I would say do these mana summons. I'll just do 2. Okay. And okay, going back to Outer Saga heroes. So okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are good picks for me. I'll just do one pull just to show you what you could get. So you can get both tokens, and you get the anniversary coin. This is one of the reasons why I'm pulling for this. You get 1, you get diamond back. 2, you get anniversary coin. So definitely this is a great banner to roll on. And to show you what I'm grabbing with this coin, I think I will be getting the staff. And this is from the 5th anniversary trader. So you have to click that banner thing in exchange for reward. I haven't cleaned out this shop yet, but I'll get all the boost potions for Noble. I'll get maybe 2 copies of his SP. Yeah, I'll get 2 copies of it so I can 5-star it. And then I'll get the Moonlight Butterfly staff. So I plan on getting, if I can, I'll get all 4 of these. I'm thinking about whether I need this or not for PvE, Shooting Star Ring, because it gives you pretty high attack, but you do need to 5-star it. And you can also get boost potions if you do decide to do a lot of steps. So definitely good. And so I'll just clean this out from top to bottom pretty much from getting Noble. Alright, I think that's it for the summons here. I think I covered everything. And I think if you guys watch my old video regarding part 1 of the anniversary summon, how I told you guys to skip the banners, there are some people who pulled for the emblems, but you're gonna miss out on this great banner. You know, you get diamonds back, you get double tokens, you get some trader stuff. This is awesome. This is definitely a must pull. At least to 4 steps, I would say. 4 steps will be good for PvE. If you want to do more, then that depends on your own situation. Okay, so let's look at events now. So World Raid, if you do a lot of World Raid, for example, you get a ton of mana summons. And for this one, the rewards are, let's see, oh wow, okay, that's a ton of rubies. Host reward, you get a box full of a ruby box. This is great, so definitely do this raid if you can. And looking through the artifacts that you can make with these items from the boss. I looked at it earlier. I think this is good. So artifacts, craft. Let's go this way. So 5 stars, decent stats, barrier, defense, defense, XP, magic and range. Definitely you can get this if you have nothing better. Definitely try to get a 5-star for this one. Sticko. This is so-so. You don't need it unless you have nothing better. Same for this. This is more offensive. Attack. Stone Skin is kind of meh, but you can make it 1 5-star for your mages. It's good, always good to aim for that. All right, let's talk about the next thing before I forget, which is Sarticia Awakening. So once she awakens, her resistance get a little bit more balanced. She's weak to dark, but then she's one of the weakest link in the team just because she didn't have awakening or frames. Well, she still doesn't have frames now, but in upper tier arena especially, it's dominated by frames. So her new skill here is this. Once you awaken her, Thunder Chain for 3 turns for the front 3 enemies affects human, Darien, Elf, and Jotun. So for this reason alone, I probably have to redo my tier list because there's tier list really depends on threats, right? So I would say these heroes are getting threatened heavily. So Darians, and they're grounded. They're Darians. They're humans. They get hit hard by Osor, which is an old hero and a lot of players have her, and also her getting hit by grounded. And yeah, so oh my goodness, it's gonna be a pretty much a meta shakeup here. Let me check my arena rank. I think I might have gotten knocked down a little bit here. Yep, I did get knocked down by a really big whale team. Wow. Go frame Seraph, go frame Sort, go frame Apocalypse Ray. So there's 3 humans, Elf, and an Azer, and she's got Awakening. So really balanced team, I would say. Only thing that can make this team better will be having some quick refresher, but maybe you don't need it because you have slow resistance here 100%, which means you're operating at normal speed at the minimum. So let me see if I can hit the team back. I think I won't win. Oh, where's that team? Okay, I don't see that team, so it's okay. Yeah, I think she's really strong in that regards. But let's see what else is in part 2 here. And I think there's a scenario event, so definitely do that. And then this is the new connect. Okay, let's see what's in the box. Vortex Axe again. I don't think I even got one Vortex Axe, and I farmed like a shit ton of boxes, maybe like 10,000 boxes or so. Before I say that, let's take a quick look if I magically got an axe that I didn't know of. Nope, I didn't get an axe. Uh, okay, whatever. I might get it this time. I'll definitely farm just because it's stand positive. But yeah, I got a lot of these boxes, but I never really gotten the axe. Yeah, it's this box. I even have. Okay, I'll open like 100 here. I don't expect an axe, but maybe streamer luck. Hello? I guess not, but it gives you a lot of these fruits, which is good for orbing all your heroes. Not orbing, but fruiting all your heroes, which is good. And I think there's also a mission. So usually I like to do these. So let me see if I can clear the 8-star mission for 330 and show you guys what the tickets are. Okay, but first let's look at the shop. Any limited time items? Feature hero pack. Is this new or old? I think this is old. And then there's a high boost potion. Okay, that's no good. This is no good. No good. Okay, diamonds, I'm not touching those. Level progression packs, not getting those. Yep, just a monthly pass for me. It's good enough. Okay, let's try build a team here. Okay. I can probably do here. Let's see. What are people using? Nobo. Alright, let's put up a Word document just to type this out. I don't think I need it for this case, but let's do it anyways. So, any issues here? No Jotun's Beast, so this is a magic. Oh, net magic. Air Azer. And then I would say Holy Chain. Yes, Jotun Beast. So this gives you a ton of opportunities to run stuff. And a big thing here will be Holy Field and Gravity Field. If Gravity Field slows down your heroes here. Okay, so Jotun Beast again. I'll just ignore Jotun Beast in that case. And then Jotun Beast again. Oh, this is a easy pretty easy, I would say. Okay, Dark. These are all Awakened heroes, so Dark will be good. Everything but Light. Okay, Strong to Light and weak to everything else. So you can do multi-hits here. And then this sword, Bramble Blade. Uh, Pretty decent. You, it's good for PvE. You can get like a 5-star copy if you want. And of course you can stack up on these rings. So let me try to build a team. Let's go connect. Power score. And let me clear this out. Oh, what did I do? Clear all for connects. Okay, great. Oh, I didn't work on Noble yet, but definitely I would say use him because he's boosted. Okay, I'm not gonna work on him right now, but instead of him, I'll replace. So let me remove Jotun Beast first. Jotun and Beast is right here, and ideally they will have resist gravity. So like this. Oh, Alfana. Okay, that's great. She's light too, so definitely great. And anything else I would run. I don't want Water Ring because I'm already running lights. Herja is dark to the back, which is nice. I don't think I would run her though. They're weak to dark, right? Right, they're weak to dark, not light, but I'm gonna run her anyways. And then I'll remove gravity because I want to run my Christmas sword. Yes. Okay, is this a good looking team? Decent looking, I would say. And just to make sure that she's gravity, yes she is. And she's does multi hits to multi dark hits, so that's good. So I pretty much want everything but light, and everything's airborne, I think. So not this staff. Let's see. Do I have anything that hits airborne? I can use this, I guess. Okay, so let's not die. So I'm gonna use a holy field here, and then these are Azers. Azer and airborne. So let me see. Do I have anything that's Azers? Okay, so here's a nice Azer, and then I need M attack. Okay, that's good. So after that, I would. There's no really restrictions. I think just use a ton of double hit items. Did I filter? Okay, I did filter. So I think dark will be good. Multi-hit darts will be good. Okay, I have a single hit dark. Okay, let's filter out by dark. Let's see what I have, because oh, these are 2 hits dark. Excellent. You can run those. Finally, some use for these. I'll run that first, followed by flame staff, which is 2 double hits. So always do double hits. I think this is also no, this is not double hit. Okay, I think I can use this front enemy row. This is also good. And then I can run things with double or triple hits. Yeah, it's always the longest making the team the first time, but after you make your team, you can just autopilot from there. I do have a triple hit thing here. Even though they're weak, they're strong to light, I kind of want to use, but it's okay. I'll use a Valkyrie and Mike. Alright, I'm gonna build this one next. And then this one, she's fire, so let me use my flame boots for her. And then I'll do holy. And then something against Azers. Or air. I don't think any of these are Azers or air, so I would probably go with... Oh, this is a hard pick, because they're not beasts either. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, just run whatever that's high magic attack as a filler. Yeah, I'm not running this. Let's see, I can run this. And then of course I try to fill out with dark first, just because dark is the biggest thing here. And then probably multi-hits for any other race will be also good. Okay, let's see what this does. So this is the tech, so that's not as good. I'll run one of these scattering guns for multi-hits. That's okay, I'll run a King of Knots just for fun. And then double hits, double hits, double hits. Okay, I'll just run one of these. Alright, let's try to speed it up here. Pretty much the same thing, just get the light thing and then fill it up with damage. Yeah, this camera is okay. I'll run a little bit more gauge up for this hero, and I can run this stuff. Next up, I'll run her, and I think I still have some light boots, right? Yes, I do. So for this, I think I do have airborne damage, which is right here. Star of Temptation. Damage against airborne, and then I can. Well, this hero is a light base, so I don't need the ring. At least I hope I don't. So I can just run this. Okay, again, I'll start with the dark damage. And then pile on multiple hits. Okay, so this is good for skill gauge up, and it does neutral damage, which is okay. But then I do want to put more dark damage, so I'll put another dark here, and then I'll put another multi-hit. I would think if I have a good one. Do I have a good one? Okay, I can do the vortex guns. Okay, perfect. Let's do one more. Last one. This one, I don't think I have good options here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have good options here. Elf Killer, Azer Killer. Damage against Azers. Okay, let me just use that for fun. And then, of course, pretty much the same thing. I would do... Oh, I don't have another one of these? Jeez. Okay, I can just make it. This ring is pretty much free, but I've been selling it because I never thought I would use it. But then this is an opener for air damage, 10 turns. I can use that, and I'll just stack more magic damage, and that should be good. Okay, I'll run that. Night Staff. I don't need Night Staff. Okay, I'll run another one of these just for extra. And then I'll run maybe this for double hits. Okay, let's try it. Yep, so definitely the Altar's Banner is great. They don't usually do diamond backs on summons usually, so that's quite a surprise for me too. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna pull. I think I'm gonna stop at 4 steps after the box. So maybe after disconnect, I'll finish off my 4 steps and open my 10% box and hold my tokens until later. So I might do more pulls depending on if I want to clean out the shop or not. I should probably not do auto, but it's kind of okay because like Geffion Apocalypse Burst is pretty strong. Yeah, so I think this is 8 stars, but I might not have enough damage here for the 330. So I'll have to tweak my teams a little bit to get that timing down. However, I think I can probably do it. Oh, maybe I cut off my skill set there. Yeah, usually if I want to manual this, it should be a lot better. Yeah, I think I'll at least hit the 230 unless this bar stalls. So I can at least take a look at one of the tickets. Okay. Yep, I'll get one of the tickets. So let's take a look at what it gives. Let's do one. Let's do a 7-star as well. Just while we're here. Yeah, I think I'll sub in the dwarf, because he hits dark pretty hard, and I think that will pretty much allow me to clear this within 330. Yeah, mine is still 3 stars though, so I do need to get him up ASAP. I could use my hero tickets though. Yeah, I kind of slacked on getting him, but then he's a great character, I would say. Like, pretty surprising for a team to just give him up like that. It's nice. Yeah, overall part 1 for the anniversary, it was a pretty boring, I would say. Not too much going on aside from the X farm. But right now in part 2, there's connect battles, there's raid, and you can definitely, if you want to improve your account, do the raid, get a lot of mana summons, and that's the best way to increase your standing here in the game. So definitely push your ranks in PvP if you can. Try to get to like B2, B1. Eventually you'll make it into A, and once you get to A, that's almost smooth sailing from there. Okay, missions. Alright, let's see what kind of goodies that they were giving out this time. Yeah, these events are actually really nice for like beginners or even mid-tier accounts because they give you gear that's hard to obtain. Feather Blade, this is double hit heal for tanks, so this is good pickup. Flash Axe is also nice. This is for against human Darians. So yeah, I would say, yeah, depends on what you need. I would say Feather Blade is good, Flash Axe is good. This is okay if you already set on those two. So I think this is a repeat ticket from the last event. Yeah, oh, Crescent Necklace. Okay, this is good for Open Air Corrupt. Good for PvP. And this is probably the next one that's decent of Hard Axe. Assassin's Ring is kind of niche, you don't need that. So I would say Crescent Necklace, always good to have like 2 copies of 5 stars for your Grand Arena. And I think that might be it. So I'll be crunching my team. I'll be working on leveling up my dwarf, and definitely consider pulling on the banner if you haven't. If you do want to save diamonds for the next banner, that's kind of what I'll be doing. The Apocalypse banner will probably be coming in part 3. So I think I'll keep my eyes open for that, and I'll finish off my steps here. So maybe my streamer luck will get me one of these heroes. Let's see what happens. My target will, of course, be Moonflower Sort, and if I do get her, I'll do some testing runs with her, see how she's really like. I think she's great. Alright. Okay, so no feathers. Yeah, I think no feathers means you don't get any of the exclusive heroes, so maybe it should just be a skip. But I'll just speed through here, just in case something pops up. So 20th anniversary is calling 50 diamonds, Ultra Saga 20. So I think 20 is the average here. And you need 1,000 for this, so you need 50 pulls. Alright, so approximately 50 pulls 150k diamonds to get the guarantee. It's pretty pricey. Alright. Alright, and then 100 diamonds back. Okay, that's okay. And let's do one more for the 10% box. Oh, and that's it. And I will open my 10% box here. So let's see how much tokens we have total. I think we have close to 100. Oh, 85. So if I do want another 10% box, I'll have to do another like 4 pulls or 5 pulls, which I think isn't that worth it. Like the sword will probably come back. And and usually these 10% boxes are pretty low rates, but you know there's people getting good stuff here. I think I gotten like 1 hero out of these box, but I think there's like 10% of getting a 3-star, so it's not 10% of getting one of these heroes. Uh, I really think it's like 10% of getting any 3-stars, so it could be any equipment too. So let's open this. Yep, it's got an equipment. So yeah, that's it. I think 4 stars is 4 steps is good for the banner. If you get something great, then you know, congratulations. If not, then you can also save some diamonds for the part 3 of anniversary. There might be a part 4 also, depending on how long they run this event. But yeah, good luck on your rows and have fun with this part 2 of the anniversary. See you guys next time. Bye.